Okay, hello everyone. This is going to be a video on Skyrim and its mod storage increase. So the update came out today, and I did check it out, um, and it's pretty cool. It wasn't as much mod storage as like kind of people thought. Even I kind of thought it was going to be like 100 gigabytes, just like Starfield and Fallout 4, but it's only 15 gigabytes. But it's on I think the 15 gigabytes, I think it's on any platform that has Skyrim Special Edition. So like whether it's, the Xbox One, PS4, or it's, like I'm playing on the Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X. On PC, there's always been more mod storage on PC, but I think it's on the 50 gigabytes is on all of the platforms available for Skyrim Special Edition. So that's pretty cool. I know Bethesda, there was also, there was an update too for Fallout 4. It just kind of improved creations. Um, I did, I do have Fallout 4. I'm not going to make a video on it. Like I did a mod storage video for Fallout 4, but the update for Fallout 4 was just improved creations, and it was kind of mainly kind of for like PlayStation. So there was still update to Fallout 4 on the platforms, but it was just really improving creations. But I did check it out with Fallout 4, and yeah, it seems good. It seems pretty similar, but just like improve more creations. But um, I think it was kind of like they started with Fallout 4, like that update came out like a few days ago, and then like people can go look up the patch notes, but they like increased a whole bunch of different, I guess, uploading things where you can now on Skyrim and Fallout 4 you can now upload up to 2 gigabytes on console. So that's pretty cool. And then like they did it for Fallout 4, and then they did it for Skyrim. It's just that Skyrim was like a little bit different. So but it's totally okay. I'm glad that there's more Skyrim mod space. It's really cool, and it's good that Bethesda's working on more like updates to PlayStation. People can always go look up like PlayStation has like different rules for modding, but now it's kind of a bit better. So that is good because these games are available on Bethesda games are available on different platforms. So you want to have kind of similar mod features for those platforms. That's really good. But yeah, so it's from what I understand, like with Skyrim, I didn't look it up or anything, but just like watching some YouTube videos with Skyrim, I think like with Fallout 4, it has 100 gigabytes of mod storage. But that's kind of what I'm understanding is that's because it was an Xbox One game. So Fallout 4 it came out on Xbox One, and then they updated it, right? And then also Starfield like had 100 gigabytes first when they released creations on that. And then Skyrim had paid mods after that, but no storage increase. And then Fallout 4 had paid mods, and then no storage increase. But then nowadays, you've got Starfield, Fallout 4, and Skyrim. But Fallout 4 and Starfield, I think it's the 100 gigabytes, and they all have paid mods. Skyrim has paid mods too. But from what I'm understanding, is like because Starfield was a current gen game, that's why they had that mod storage. And then with Fallout 4, they were able to increase it to 100 gigabytes because it was an Xbox One, kind of like a PlayStation 4, Xbox One generation game. But with Skyrim, what I'm understanding with Skyrim is that because it was originally an Xbox 360 game, is that's kind of, I mean, no one said anything. I didn't like look anything up. It's just like kind of watching videos. Like I watched like a Juicehead video, I watched a Mr. Matty Plays video, and watching those videos, like again, they didn't like specifically say stuff, but I think it's because Skyrim was like originally an Xbox 360 generation game or PlayStation 3 game, and I don't know. I don't know if that was like the first creation engine they used. I don't think it was the Gamebryo engine. Gamebryo was like New Vegas and Fallout 3 and Oblivion, but I think maybe the first creation engines like Skyrim came out a couple generations ago, and then there's like kind of like some limits. Like I don't even know if you can like look up the tech limitations. I'm not sure. Like if you probably like Google something or watch some of the YouTube videos, you could find it. But there's like just like these limits or whatever, and like if Skyrim was increased to 100 gigabytes, I don't even know if that would work. So I don't think Bethesda's going to do 100 gigabytes, just because like it's like on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, and then they had like the Xbox One version, and then they had the next gen update, and they had the anniversary edition. So I think it's just like it's the first creation engine, And there's so many. There's kind of so many. I think it's just like kind of probably technical limitations that they can't have 100 gigabytes of storage for Skyrim. I just think like because like with Fallout 4 there was like a glitch or something. I never had it because like I don't have a big load order, but I think they fixed it now. But if you have like a really big load order, it would just crash. Like you just like you'd like install these mods and you like load up the game and the game would just like kind of crash. Like people can look videos up of that and like the game would crash until you remove like kind of certain mods. So I think they fixed that now with the games that have 100 gigabytes. But with Skyrim, for me, I'm definitely happy that this update came out. I'll go through the settings here and show off some gameplay in a second. But I'm happy to have more mod storage on console. That's really awesome. We used to have five, used to have 5 gigabytes. Now it's 15 gigabytes. So I'm happy, and I'm happy that Skyrim works. I don't you don't want to have a game that has a whole bunch of mod storage, but like the game would just crash or not work or something. So I'm happy that this update came out. I'm definitely happy with 50 gigabytes. That's totally fine. I normally have pretty small load orders anyway, so it's not a big deal. And when I have played other Bethesda games with like other, I would I would do a playthrough, over the years, and I would do a certain mod load order list, and then like play through those, and like move on to like another playthrough kind of a thing. So that's what I always did. So I'm not trying to like install a ton of mods because I've already played them all, the ones I wanted to for like played all the ones I want to so far. Like in the future, I do want to check out like different kind of mods for Fallout 4 and Skyrim, and I'll make some mod videos in the future on mods that I check out, and or I'll do some videos too. Like I do have some Fallout 4 mod videos that I've made. I'm gonna upload those in the future, and also with Skyrim. Um, what I'm going to do with Skyrim in the future, just because like I don't want to install a whole bunch of mods that I've already played. So I'm going to go in the creation menu and I'm just going to kind of talk about certain mods, like for mainly kind of like quest mods and kind of area, kind of expansion mods, stuff like that. I'll make some like kind of videos on those and just like kind of talk about them in the creations menu, and then just kind of probably give it a review score. But like with Fallout 4, the ones I have are all gameplay, and then if I have certain mods for Skyrim, I'll do like if I have the mod installed in my load order, I'll do like gameplay videos for mods too, for Skyrim. So just thought I'd let people know that and talk about that. But yeah, that's with Skyrim. That's what I think. I think it's like kind of a like I said a technical limitation where because this game came out generations ago, I just don't think that they can do 100 gigabytes of mod space. Even though it is using, like, go to the settings here in a second, but it's using the internal storage just like Fallout 4 and I think just like Starfield, and but just because it's an older engine, or a version of the creation engine and multiple generations ago, and this Skyrim's had so many different releases and updates that I think Bethesda's like, let's just do 15 gigabytes and keep the game working. So I'm totally fine with that. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that, and let us go to the settings quickly, and then there's a couple. There is, there's only one user interface glitch I've noticed so far. So I don't know if Bethesda's gonna like update that. I'm not sure, but there is one user interface glitch, but it doesn't really matter because it's just like in on the title screen. But first of all, let's go to my games and apps and go Skyrim. And as we can see down here, we got 15.1 gigabytes, and there it is. So reserve space, 15 gigabytes. And yeah, so you now have 15 gigabytes for Skyrim on console, which is super cool. So yeah, really awesome. And everything else is the same. So let's load the game up. And yeah, the UI bug I'm talking about will show up here. Once I go to the title screen. And again, I don't know if it's just like on Xbox. I don't know. I haven't seen anyone talk about this bug, but um, so yeah, here is the bug. So it says character selection, and then also if you press X, but I'm pressing up on my thumbstick, I can't select it. But yeah, it says character selection. So this is just kind of a user interface bug. But if you press X, so yeah, if I just press X, it just goes to purchasing. Just goes to it's on my phone. Yeah, it's on my phone. Yeah, it just goes to purchasing the anniversary edition. So yeah, I'm not going to buy the anniversary edition. So the user interface still works. If you press X, then has that user interface. But yeah, so let me just I gotta press exit on my phone. So yeah, so there is that glitch, but it still the store still works, but it just says character selection over, and you can't do anything with it. So that is a bug. I don't know if Bethesda is going to update that. I have no idea. Because when you play Skyrim, like there is no character selection. There's no like it's you select your characters through loading, right? And then that's how it works. So yeah, so anyone out there, again, it's a glitch that doesn't matter because a button is not mapped to something else. If you press X, you could buy the anniversary edition, but it just has that text over it. So but the top Skyrim updates, whatever updates are there, like on the servers, like they have that typed in. That's also on Fallout 4 and I think Starfield 2. So whatever updates are there, those are like kind of server based. They just like kind of add in different text when new creations come out, or updates. But yeah, just that character selection UI bug. So so yeah, so just wanted to mention that. But yeah, everything does work. Like if I scroll, everything works really good. I haven't had any like frame rate issues or crashes or anything like that, so everything works good. So I mentioned that, but yeah, so let's go to creations and just let it load. So I already set up my load order again. So when you load this up, your load order is going to be wiped. So just like Fallout 4, you're gonna have your load order is completely gone. Like everything's just uninstalled. All your Creation Club stuff, everything's uninstalled. So totally okay. I just I always have I just record my TV screen, my load order with my phone. So I just have my load orders in my phone, like a video of it. That's what I do. So it took me like 15 minutes to set my load order up again, which is fine. But yeah, you load this up, and then also this update was pretty big. Like on Xbox, it was like 20 gigabytes. Depending on what platform you're playing on, there's different sizes. But if you haven't installed this update, it was about 20 gigabytes. And the new Fallout 4 update was, I think, like a gigabyte or something like that on Xbox. I something like that. It was in a Juicehead video, but it just like auto installed itself for me. But Skyrim, it turned my Xbox on and installed today. But yeah, it was a bit of a bigger update, but it's totally okay. It took a couple minutes to download. But yeah, so you load up creations, and then everything will be deleted. Like, I already have it set up, but everything will be gone. So what you want to do, you load up creations, you press the start button, and then you want to go to, just to make sure like all of the most recent versions are done, even the free stuff, because like Skyrim had free updates, like things like survival mode, stuff like that. So when you load up, you're going to want to go to download all owned Creation Club content, creations, and you want to do that. Everything will install, and then you'll be good. If you have bought stuff too, it'll install. Everything will install. So you want to do that first. Obviously, all of these work. If you want to use any of these, you can. But just to start, like with your load order, Creation Club here at the top, you can't click on it or anything, but that's what you want to start with. And so yeah, so you'll download all own Creation Club creations, and then from there you can just start installing your mods and your load order. Also with your save file too, like if you have a recent save file, you can just kind of load that up and just try to install your load order. Or you can also do the load order archive at the bottom. That which it saves some of your stuff, but it doesn't always save it properly. That same with Fallout 4 too. It's kind of glitchy sometimes, but I just manually installed everything, and then that's it. You just do the Creation Club content, and then you install these whatever mods. As you can see too at the bottom, I've got 1.99 gigabytes used, and you have 15 gigabytes, which is nice. And then you just install everything, and then yeah, you're good to go, and everything still works too. Like I've had no other UI bugs like in the creations menu itself, and search works and everything. I was searching up mods, everything works good. So, oh, I got to type in. I can type some, I don't need to type anything in on my phone, but yeah, the search works. Um, and yeah, so everything works user interface wise, and then that is that's a wrong button. Yeah, that's about it too. Yeah, so whether you got free mods, like I got some paid mods here, some free mods, and yeah, everything works. I didn't notice any updates though today, so um, in the future, as you play Bethesda games with their mods and their creations, you just go and like as mod updates come out, it takes kind of takes a little while for updates to come out for mods. But you just press update all installed creations. For me, there's no updates, and then over time, you just come back once in a while and you just press update. That's how it is, like with Starfield, Fallout 4, and Skyrim. Just update all your creations, and then that's it. Yeah, and then you're good to go. So, like I said, there's no updates for me. But yeah, that is it. And then uh, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Everything is good. And then from there, just going through the user interface, like I said, there's no stutters or anything. It works really good. But yeah, that's it. So just get your mods and your load orders working, and that is it. So, and then when you exit here, like you go like this, obviously when you do this, it'll load up everything. It'll like reload your game, and then you've reloaded everything, which is good. So what you would want to do once you've done that, you'd want to exit the game, because normally with Bethesda games, what happens is when it loads like that, it'll when you load up your save, it'll crash right away, kind of a thing. Like you load into the game, it'll just kind of crash. So what you want to do is you want to quit the game. Same as like I had a Fallout 4 mod storage video too, and like you want to quit the game. Same with like when I was playing Starfield, you want to quit the game after you've if you're just like playing the game, like there's no updates or anything, like you're just doing mod updates and everything, it's totally fine, it won't crash. But like when there's like a Bethesda update like to the game, you get some crashes if you don't quit the game. So quit the game like that, and then load back in, and then yeah, everything will um, depending on how many mods you're using or what mods you're using, again, mods might have crashes sometimes, but that's okay. And again, too, the menu loads really quick and nice, which is good. But yeah, then you can load back up. You don't have to go back to creations, but you can go back into creations and just to check everything if you want to again, and just let it load. But yeah, you can do the creation menu too. See, like it loads in really good right away, so it's really nice. But yeah, see, everything loads good. So yeah, you just check everything, but everything is good. And then that's it. So yeah, let's load into the game. So then also what you want to do too, like what I did too, once I've installed my mods or restored my load order, I would load into the game, and then I just make a save, like whatever type of a save you have, like a new quick save, a new manual save, or a new exit save. I don't know if Skyrim doesn't have exit saves, but a new quick save. You do a quick save or a manual save, and then yeah, then you're good and everything's updated. And yeah, this is on the new update, so I'm outside of Helgen Cave where you start. And again, I'm on Series S, so this is 1080p, 60 frames per second. If I sprint and everything, and I'm using, this is mods. I have like a graphics pack mod, so updated graphics and everything. And yeah, I've had no stutters or anything, no issues. The map works good, and everything. So super cool. You got all your progress. You don't lose any items or anything because you can restore your load order, which is nice. And yeah, everything works really well. There's no lag or anything like going through stuff. There is no issues or anything. So like even something heavy like a whole bunch of not books. What is it? Miscellaneous. Oh, I put a lot of stuff on my player owned house. Let's go to skills maybe. So yeah, no user interface lag at all. No issues. It's kind of if I go super. I don't want to go too fast, but yeah, no issues at all. So it's working good. Graphics look nice. Awesome. So really nice. So that's cool. I was in items. I did map magic. Where'd be like what's something I have a ton of spells on? Maybe shouts. Tons of shouts. So going quick. A lot of different stuff unlocked. User interfaces are very good, so super nice. No stuttering or anything. So Skyrim's always been pretty smooth, but like just for when I do these videos, I like to go through the UI for people. And there we go. So works good. And I'm sprinting, and very good. So, and this is in, it's a lot of foliage and everything too. So I'm really good that there's no performance issues too. So that's really, really good. And yeah, all my mods were too, which is super nice. I wonder too, let's go to creations. I haven't done this yet. Creations in while I'm in the game. So yeah, just some of the pictures are kind of off, but that's okay. It's always been like that. But still, it works. Super cool. And yeah, take my sword out. Maybe throw on like a, I don't know, invisibility maybe. And actually, let's switch to nighttime too. And I'll show some daytime off. Or whatever evening time here. But yeah, really, I'm really happy with this update. It's really awesome. I mean, 15 gigabytes is still pretty good. You can still get a really good load order on console. It's really awesome. And with the increase, like people can upload up to 2 gigabytes. Oh, there's a dragon. We should do the dragon fight. Show some combat off. Here we go. It's seeing me. Oh, I don't have a bow. Let's show. I got some magic here. Just show off. So things, a lot of stuff going on the screen, and 60 frames per second. Really nice. So that is good. I don't have the best magic build on this one. Let's switch to, where's my bow? Got a bow. Here we go. All right. So, yeah, just good that it's that's what like people talk about online. Like sometimes like with Bethesda updates, you want the performance to be good. So I'm happy with this update that the performance is good. Where'd the dragon go? An elder, no, dragon might have flown away, but whatever. I did show off some combat with a dragon and fire and all those different effects, and things are working good. So, oh, it's up there. So yeah, it's good that combat works good. Loading screens are good. Things are quick, so it's nice. But yeah, like sometimes like when Bethesda, as I've played Bethesda games over the years, I definitely noticed sometimes like some of their updates were just not that great. But I think Bethesda, I mean, just like any other company, you're gonna have bugs and glitches, but sometimes there was like kind of performance issues, I guess, with certain updates. So I definitely played Bethesda games on different generations of Xbox over the years, but I think nowadays their updates have gotten like a lot better. You just have to maybe wait for some of your mods to update, but that's totally okay. I mean, I have no mod updates today, and everything is still working. So, just trying to get to this dragon. So, dragon battle is always awesome in Skyrim. You gotta go run around and chase the dragon. So, oh, that's pretty close. So, ooh, it's doing pretty good amount of damage to me. What do I go with? Maybe a dagger? I think I got invisibility too. This is on play on the easiest difficulty. But my build wise, I could still die kind of easily from these enemies, but pretty good. Let's switch to some healing. So yeah, here's the animation of the Dragonborn absorbing a soul. Let's see. Yeah, pretty good. Works nice. Yeah, super cool. So yeah, let's loot the dragon. Probably just the gold. Just the gold, okay. And now it's kind of becoming Got my night vision. What do I want to equip? Probably go back to my sword. And I've already done magic. I've just been using just this sword lately. But I got stealth too. So now it's nighttime. Let's wait a bit longer. Okay, so I do have a Darker Nights mod on, but I want to try out I have my night vision. The night vision mod. There we go. A little bit works good too. So even with even with a night vision mod, still works. Very nice, and it looks good at nighttime too. Which is nice too, because some of these mods I'm using, like they're just like Xbox One mods. They've never been updated, and they all work too, which is awesome. So that is cool. But yeah, like Bethesda's updates, I think they're kind of getting better with their updates have become. Bethesda always just they they add a lot of features and updates, but I'm glad that you know they're the updates come out. You just like wait for some mods to come out, but then performance is pretty good and stability is always is good. So some Bethesda games too. Some of them have some technical problems. All games do have technical problems. It's just kind of like whatever engine or how they're made or whatever. But still, things do work pretty good. So yeah, nighttime. So I had some daylight then. And then I'll like fast travel somewhere else, and that'll kind of be it for the video. Actually, wait, I don't need to wait because if I'm gonna fast travel, then ooh, let's go to maybe some winter areas, maybe. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe let's go to Solitude too. That's not winter, but then I'll go to like just a different area with lighting. So there we go. Here's Solitude. So super nice. Super cool. Yeah, really awesome. That yeah, super. Yeah, no, just like my graphics mod too. Like I'm using the graphics pack mod, and it all runs very well. Even too, like when I did like my Fallout 4 mod video, um, I just like reinstalled my load order and everything was good. So glad to see that Skyrim is the same. So yeah, awesome. Also, I'm glad that like Skyrim's been improved too. Like I remember I used to play Skyrim on Xbox 360. Never played on Xbox One, but I rebought it on the Series S and played it on the next gen update. Done a couple playthroughs of this on the next gen update, like the Series X and S update, and yeah, ran really really well on like that Series S. It's always run good, but I remember on the Xbox 360, like over the years as I played it, like sometimes like the Xbox 360 would just sometimes kind of like playing Skyrim, like it would freeze, you know, or just kind of crash, like whatever. You have to like restart your console. So I'm glad to see that. I don't know about the Xbox One version, but I'm glad to see that on next gen consoles on Xbox that those problems aren't there anymore. Even with all the different mods, it's really awesome. Skyrim didn't have too many issues on the 360, but sometimes it's not just Skyrim. Like other games I had on my 360 would kind of crash and freeze sometimes. But newer gen consoles don't. They seem to be optimized a little bit better and run better. So that's really cool. Just go run out here, and then I will. Yeah, just like like some snow area. So yeah, really, really nice too. Another really cool thing is with Bethesda, like now that they've kind of Bethesda's like, a lot of their older games, they've done lots of updates to them. So I think like some of their games, they might get a few more updates, like Fallout 4 could get some more updates, like just like some little ones, like same with Skyrim, they could get like little updates. Fallout 4, I know like Oblivion Remastered is going to get like an update because Oblivion Remastered released on the Nintendo Switch 2. And people talked about how, I watched a Mr. Matty Plays video and people talked about how, or I mean, he talked about how like it was actually pretty good, like no kind of like stuttering or crashes on the Nintendo Switch 2 for Oblivion Remastered, which is kind of cool. I never had too many issues with Oblivion Remastered. I did have a couple loading screen problems and like sometimes like a couple crashes here and there and like some frame rate drops and stuttering, but overall it was okay. But on Nintendo Switch 2, it's very well optimized. So Bethesda is going to bring over those optimizations to other platforms of Oblivion Remastered. So that's really cool. But I'm really glad that like Bethesda, like they've got all their stuff updated. They got Fallout 4, Skyrim, Starfield. They got Oblivion Remastered updated. All of their other older games are updated, like New Vegas, Fallout 3, and they got paid mods, they got free mods, they've got all their games, which is really nice. That they're like all kind of modernized and updated, which is really nice. So they're still working on Starfield. Like in the future, Bethesda's going to have like another Starfield DLC. There are going to be more updates to that game. But yeah, it's kind of nice like with Bethesda because Bethesda they're working on like a lot of new projects. So if you play their older games, or if you're just starting to play these Bethesda games, like whether you're an older player or a newer player, you've got all the new updates on this like modern technology, which is nice. And then you got new content coming to things like Starfield and stuff. And with paid mods and free mods, you've got always got content for these older games, and more mod story, which is nice. But it's cool with Bethesda because then Bethesda can just work on new projects. Like I think that's what people want. That's what I want from Bethesda. Like I like all these updates. I still play these games, but I do want newer stuff from any game company. Like you want, every couple of years, you want like kind of a new title. So it would be nice. Like once Bethesda's like kind of, I think they're kind of starting to work on finishing up a lot of these updates and getting them out there. But in the future, like Bethesda's a big company, like all the different people that work there, they can go and they can work on, the newest stuff, the new stuff. You got Fallout 3 remaster, you got the Fallout New Vegas remaster they're working on. They're working on the Fallout remasters. They're working on the Elder Scrolls 6. They're working on some Starfield stuff. They're working on Fallout 5. They're working on Obsidian's making a new Fallout game. So like that's kind of stuff that I'm kind of interested in the future with Bethesda. But now that like a lot of this work is done, they can kind of move on to their other projects, which is nice. And even Xbox Two or PlayStation, like they're gonna have the next generation of Xbox will come out probably in a few years. PlayStation 6, that'll come out in a few years. There's always different PC upgrades. People could buy new PCs, and yeah, it'd be cool with the next generation to have some new games to play. Just like other companies are working on stuff like someone like CD Projekt Red, they're working on the next Witcher trilogy, the new Cyberpunk game, Cyberpunk 2. So yeah, it'd be cool to see some new stuff. But yeah, I just want to talk about that because like I'm glad that these older games still get support with mod storage increases and everything. So I'm really cool. It's cool that people still play these games and people still make mods about them. So that is whether it's paid mods or free mods, always cool content to play in Bethesda's game. So and yeah, I've always liked that kind of Bethesda has different games. Like you can play Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls. You can play all of the different ones out there. And they're on different platforms, and you could play Fallout, you could play Skyrim, you could play Starfield, and yeah, it's just a mixture of different IP, which I do like from Bethesda, and I like to see that with other companies. I like to see other companies that have they have a mixture of different IPs and support their games. It's always really cool. Like you got DLCs and mods and everything, so that's really cool. Like whether it's updates from the developer or just like fan made stuff, that's always really cool to see in gaming. So yeah, let's let's just teleport somewhere else. I'll go to like a snow area and an area with snow. probably just gonna go to just gonna do Dawnstar. Easier to run around in. And then yeah, that'll be it for this video. So yeah, let's run around the snow area. Oh, there's one more thing too. I'm gonna go to the creation menu too after this. I'm gonna go to the creation menu one more time and then um just talk about one more thing. Oop, I gotta press the other button. So yeah, we're in the snow areas or a snowy area, which is nice. Another cool thing too is watch some other YouTube videos. I guess in the Elder Scrolls community, they're working on Elder Scrolls 6, but like people can always go look up the videos. But there's like ideas out there, videos of like what Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be called, like what its title was going to be. There was a few out there. I think it's going to be Bethesda doesn't confirm anything, but could be in, I guess, like Hammerfell or High Rock, like that kind of an area. And then it could be called like Elder Scrolls 6 Sentinel. And yeah, just like, different kind of teasers out there. So people can go look that up. But there's been lots of talk about the Elder Scrolls 6 title. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool, to go to, I guess, High Rock and Hammerfell. I guess those are kind of like similar areas. I've only ever played Oblivion and Skyrim. I don't really know. I've watched a couple lore videos, online about the Elder Scrolls, but I don't know too much of the lore. But seeing other videos lately, like Hammerfell, High Rock, that kind of area. There's been videos about like Mr. Matty Plays video talking about like the different titles, like I guess it's like Iliac Bay and like this whole thing about the Thalmor and the different imperial factions. I mean, not imperial factions, different imperial politics. I mean, imperial politics, just about those areas. And there's like these different how they could do Bethesda could make it about the different wars and the factions and all the places you could go to and the quests and everything and all of the writing. So really kind of cool if it's like the Thalmor and the elves and like these elves would like want to take over these areas and there's like these treaties that they signed or like these certain kind of political things and then that would set up the writing and the gameplay and then there's different factions and everything and they'd add it in and like I guess with Elder Scrolls like just you just go play the game and they just like made the game and it'd be kind of cool to see what kind of technology they got. The Creation Engine 3 for Elder Scrolls 6. That'd be cool to see in the future some gameplay. I know like that. I think her name is Asha Sharma, like the CEO of Xbox. I think she was like talking about Elder Scrolls 6 is like it's gonna be like this is like kind of teasing the subtitle of like what it's gonna be called. And then people were like, oh, Elder Scrolls 6 Sentinel, and then people talked about like I watched some Mortismal Gaming video and he was talking about how like could be the could be the like just could be the title and they like Sentinel could be the title. It's like 8 letters or whatever, and he was like kind of talking about that, and he'd be interested to see more Elder Scrolls 6 stuff. And then other like Mr. Matty Plays, he was talking about how the reason they're talking about Elder Scrolls 6 is because like they might do like a gameplay reveal trailer in the next like year or so. They might do kind of a like a teaser trailer or something like that. I know there's like a Todd Howard came out years ago and it was like, oh, Elder Scrolls 6, and that was it. It was just like this like animation of them in like some kind of this like deserty foresty area kind of a look. Um, so yeah, and then I remember Juice had a video too on Elder Scrolls 6 a while ago, and he was talking about how like I guess the rendering distance. I don't know. Again, Juice had like he just like covered this video and someone posted like this like gameplay. It looked like Elder Scrolls 6. I mean, I don't know, whatever, but the Juice Head was like allowed to post the video, but it was just like showing off. Let's say I'm standing here. There was like this video of like it looked like kind of an Elder Scrolls world, but like the render distance and like the LODs were kind of like really far away, and you could see across like half the map or even almost like the entire map. So that could be a feature for the Elder Scrolls 6. That could be something like that, which would be kind of cool. Some technological improvements. Be kind of cool, and yeah. So just thought I'd talk about some Elder Scrolls 6 there, and to be interested to see some more gameplay on that in the future. Just have to wait for Xbox and Bethesda to do a gameplay kind of maybe like a deep dive Elder Scrolls Direct thing like they do with other games they release. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, here's some more combat. So, so yeah, just some combat in the snow here. So yeah, really happy with this update, and I'm happy with the performance and the stability and everything. So really awesome. Because I remember with Skyrim, like when they first like released creations, like when they first released like paid mods on the platform, they had like a couple other updates after that. I think like one or so. But when it first released, like it always crashed all the time. The creations menu. I guess it's like a server thing or something. And then over time, as they expanded to different games, it kind of stabilized more. So, yeah, it's good to see that this isn't crashing or anything. So, so yeah, super awesome. So yeah, that is it. So, all right, let us just get a quick save. Okay, so, and then I'm gonna go back to the creations menu quickly, and then that'll be it for this video. So, I don't think it's a UI bug, I don't think so, but it shows you how much space that you are using. But if you want to see the actual 15 gigabytes, like in other games, it just shows it like in the menu. But with this one, you have to like kind of be in like an actual mod itself. So if I press my load order, see it doesn't say like, see it says creations enabled at the bottom. It shows me I have how much I have used, and you have the 15 gigabytes, but it doesn't like it doesn't say the 15. But if you want to see the 15, you have to go to just click on this, I guess. See, here we go too. You actually have to click on a mod that you're gonna, bookmark or download or whatever, and see. Then it shows at the bottom. It says I have 13 gigabytes free. So that just is. I guess that's just the way it was designed. Um, or maybe that's like a bug or something. I don't know. I mean, it does work, but in Starfield and Fallout 4, it shows it. It shows it like in your actual load order. With this, you have to go into a mod. So see if I go back to load order, it doesn't show anything. And just click on something else. But yeah, see, it shows the 13. And another example too, pictures work. So everything works really good. So even if it's an older mod of like whatever pictures are on here, like the picture, the picture user interface works and everything is there. So I think it's just like designed like that, like the way the numbers show up. I think it's just designed like that. So I would mention that. But yeah, that is all I got to talk about in this video. So just go to the home screen. And yeah, so yes, this is a video I wanted to make, and yeah, so I wanted to make this video and just like talk about other stuff that I talk about in the video. And yeah, really happy with this update. So you know, 15 gigabytes on console for mods, really awesome. So in the future, be really cool to see what mods are uploaded and everything, and be kind of cool to see like online what other people's load orders are like. That'd be really awesome. So, but yeah, I'm happy with this update. Really cool. And yeah, super awesome. And I think 15 gigabytes is fine. Bethesda couldn't do 100 gigabytes, but that's totally okay. But still, really good update, and really good with there's just the only bug in the glitch is really just that character selection thing on the home screen. So, but again, it's a UI bug. It doesn't matter. Like it doesn't affect actual like controls or anything. And everything works good. The game is stable, performs well, and everything. And no freezes, no crashes, no frame rate issues. Resolution, everything is good, and you got more mod storage. You can do paid mods, free mods, and everything, save files and everything work, and everything is all good. And yeah, really awesome. So that is super cool. So yeah, really good to see some improvements to Skyrim. It's really awesome. And in the future with Bethesda, I'm interested in their newer games, and yeah, like even Obsidian, like making a new Fallout game. I wonder if like, because Bethesda owns Fallout, like I wonder if like that would be really cool. Like if you have Fallout's the new Fallout game when it comes out from Obsidian, that'd be really cool. If they had like mods for that, that'd be super cool. Like another Fallout game with console mods on it before Fallout 5. That'd be really cool. There's more updates to Oblivion Remasters are going to have another update in the future, You got the Fallout 3 remasters, you got the Fallout New Vegas remaster, you got Elder Scrolls 6, you got Fallout 5. So a lot of cool stuff from Bethesda, and I do like that they're updating their older games and adding new stuff. It's really cool. I like the paid mods, the whole creator thing. Also, free mods are good too, and just their ecosystem that they've made is really nice, and yeah, just awesome that they Bethesda is doing really good stuff with their games. I think it's really cool, and that's really awesome. So, and there's communities for different games. You've got Starfield modding community, you got a Fallout 4 modding community, you have a Skyrim modding community. In the future, as other games come out, you'll have different modding communities. So yeah, really cool. And updates are coming to, they're working on more PlayStation stuff with updates and everything for Bethesda's games. So that is really cool. So yeah, I just want to make this video, and yeah, it's good to make this video. So yeah, that's all I got to talk about in this video. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.